EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and our home team. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Throwing to start, here's Dart. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Neighbors in motion. Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Another run here for Robinson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. John Runyon, the guilty party. On second down, Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And the Dragons are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tyler Newbing is there for the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 41, here's second down and 7.
60 red. 60 red.
On play action, Rattler exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Out of the gun, Rattler. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for number 84.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Out wide, that's Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Rolling right, he'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Gain of 11.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of
A gain
downs.
of 11 on the play.
Mike, this is an
And the
impressive run,
Giants'
especially
first down.
considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Giants football here will begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
Intended for Ricky Pearsall. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage. scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 10. Throwing is Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Darius Alexander there on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Runs to the rookie from Texas Tech. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down.
Smith red. 52 blue. Hunt.
Up the middle. Here's Ford. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, St. Louis. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And they finally got him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll run with Robinson. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down behind.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Neighbors in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart to the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. 70 chip, check out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Shoot. Yes, 10, Black.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Here we go. Smash. Red. Yellow. 22. Roster. 6. Ready.
On second down, here's Rattler. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes had a good time as they get, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 45, white. Hut, hut.
A run straight ahead, that's 4. He'll work forward for a couple. Kaiser White able to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set. Black 40. Green jack. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Short pass, taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And they got it. Gonna pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
It's a gain of 2.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. Most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd down and 8.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this looks like a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's a design run.
Number 25, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 48.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Crutch. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. 22 needle. Set.
To throw, it's Rattler. That one out wide to 4. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready?
Here's Ford heading left. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the set.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Slide through. Set.
Throwing. Rattler. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. They'll run with 4. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. Up 10 black. Set.
Again, it's 4. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ready.
A run on 1st and goal. Oh, a loose football. And the Giants come up with it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Open man is Robinson. Up the left sideline. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. The gain is 64.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing. Dart. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Out to his right. Taking off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Here's Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of...
And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. The Giants are on top. It's 14-10.
Giants 14, Dragons 10. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, here's Rattler. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Red. Down. 52 blue. Fuse yellow.
To throw on second down is Rattler. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Third and 5.
Set, ready. 10 play. Set.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That's caught left side. It's complete. A gain of 17 yards. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. 6. Mega. Blaster, 6. White. Hut.
Out of the gun, Rattler. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Ready, set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go pink, yellow, blue, black 40. Strike blue. Set.
Back to throw is Rattler. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Red, 38. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Dragons getting their punt team out here. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Inside the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That gains an even 60 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. To throw is Dart. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
A tight end in motion now. They run over center with Robinson. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60
The motion there, tight end Johnson. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. 3rd and goal.
Ready, check 60, check, Viking 18.
Throwing is Dart. Headed left, buying time. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Set. 52, blue. Ready.
On play action. Rattler. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Micah McFadden in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Ready. Claws red. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and long, and here's Rattler. Fires left sideline. That is complete. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Ready?
They're going for it. Here's Rattler. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Yellow. Black ultra. White. White. Set.
To the air again. Rattler. That one knocked away. In the end zone. Incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10.
Blue, 32, red, yellow. Smash, red.
Throwing again, Rattler. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. Uh-oh. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
running. Manages to gain 5.
The 28-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here now, 3rd and 5.
60 Bison, 19 Lion.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Giants.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.